Hey, Low Riders, it's me, Lois, and I have my co-host today.
Michael Vance. I'm just here for support and trying to see how it goes here for us today.
All right. Thanks for tuning in. So today we're going to be talking about Season 8, Episode 6 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, so we're going to start off with LaTricia. First of all, I like her voice. That's the way she talks, okay? She doesn't talk like she's scared. That's just her voice. Okay, and she seems to be undecided about marrying again because she's afraid based on what happened in her previous marriage when her husband changed on her. I'm sure that there's more to the story, so I'm not going to assume until I hear the full story.
Well, I like the fact that she was being very honest. She tried to open up, but she still got cat-eyed by a little bit of everybody, even after she revealed, I'm still married.
Right.
And she made it clear, I'm married, separated for 5 years, and now I'm with somebody. And all the girls looked like they were confused about it.
Like they really didn't understand. Wasn't Maurice married when him and Kimmi started dating? Okay.
All right.
So we don't need to talk about it.
I like them as a couple, and they should probably make workout videos as well as they look.
Yes. I actually like the little bit that I've seen because I've listened to all the negative stuff online and everybody talk about she sound like she's scared. No, that's the way she talks. Okay, she doesn't sound like she's scared. She sounds really confident to me, you know. But when she's explaining her situation with Ken, it seems like she's allowing him to take the lead and she's expressing herself. So it doesn't appear to me that she's afraid. Okay, and yes, Trish, change is inevitable in anybody's marriage. Michael and I have been married over 20 years and I haven't changed a lick. I've changed in my growth in regards to not being so combative about everything, not cussing everybody out, not throwing things across the room, because I used to be like that when I got angry.
Baby, it's not about us.
Okay. It's always about me.
Yes, baby.
Okay. And Ken does have questions about what her intent is regarding sitting down and talking to her ex-husband. Now, she said the ex-husband does not want to sign divorce documents. Well, we have to wait and see what's going on. We don't know what's going on, but from what I hear from both Trish and Ken is Ken knew out the gate that she was still married. She had been separated from her husband for at least 3 years before her and Ken got together. So I'm not understanding where all this nonsense is coming from, that she don't know what she wants. If this man is not willing to sign the divorce papers, what is she supposed to do? Hit him upside the head with the bat? That's all I want to know. The next scene we have is Nell and Chris with the unnecessary shoe scene. I actually think that was totally unnecessary. We didn't need to know that she had too many shoes.
No.
I didn't understand that scene. I did like how Chris came in and bought her a glass of wine and then he kissed her. That was sweet. But they could have did some maybe bedroom talk or talk about something else. But the shoes, it's unnecessary. You know, that didn't interest me at all.
Reminisce of Imelda Marcos. Okay.
Okay.
Neither here nor there. We'll
Right.
leave that one. Okay.
So then we go to the Scotts, sitting down together for lunch, brunch, or whatever it was they were having. And I'm just going to start off by saying Kimmi's corny. Okay. She could have just went to someone else. If she wanted her eatery to be done in a timely manner, she could have went to someone else. She didn't have to go to Marsau and LaTricia and talk about it and then throw all this shade about how he hasn't finished previous projects. And so we already know this. These are things that we know. What we want to see is some progress on the show. And if she's not trusting his ability in doing the job, then she should have never asked him to do the job.
Yeah, it's a little hard working with family.
That is
no
absolutely
matter
correct.
what. But it was a lot of okay, shade, I guess that's what.
Yeah.
A lot of shade being thrown because he's trying to advise her. The other things did not involve money, so they weren't as urgent as an issue that required them to pay for.
Right. That's it. When you getting paid, that's a whole different ball game when you're working for free. And the projects that he was previously working on are free. Scott Manor, that's money's coming out of their pocket. You know, Letitia's office, that money is coming out of their pocket. And it's something else that's coming out of their pocket. They are not being paid for those jobs, so I understand. And also, it could be a possibility that Carlos didn't want that front and center as a storyline. So we all have to think and read between the lines and stop accusing people of not doing A, B, C, or D. Okay, also, I do think it is a good idea for if you really want Martell, Lord, please forgive me for calling Martell's name because I'm so happy he wasn't on the show today, on this episode. But if you really want Marsau to bid on the job, I think that's a great idea. But you don't have to do all the unnecessary. Just say, hey, I'd like to consider you to do my eatery, but I need you to bid on it. Make it business-like, because Kimmi was too busy saying what type of person she is when it comes to a job. Because let's be real clear, a real contractor would tell her to go sit the fuck down somewhere. You're not going to keep nagging me every 5 minutes. If you want this job done, allow me to do the job. I will let you know at the phase I'm supposed to let you know, and not when you want to know. No real contractor's going to do that. So that bullshit she's talking about is I need to know this and I need to know that and what time and blah, 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 blah. No real contractor's going to allow you to be hovering over them like a busy bee. Am I correct?
You're correct.
Okay. So she could just get off that. So bidding on it is a great idea, and I'm glad that Tisha made sense with Marsau about the bidding on the project. And getting to Courtney and Ken and Jim. First of all, I really think that if Courtney's going to be in the gym, he needs to look like he's in the gym. Or was it just a first-time appearance, just for the show's sake, an unnecessary scene? I can see Kim in the gym. I can see Ken in the gym. And I'm not trying to body shame anyone because I still have work to do on myself. But I understand that Courtney was a basketball player previously and so forth and so on. It just looks like he's not keeping up with staying in shape.
Yeah, he will. He'll get there. Everybody on their own time when it comes to that sort of thing. At least he was in the gym.
That's true.
Which is a plus. I'm trying to get folks out there to walk at least.
Yes.
Get some exercise in. And if you play basketball, that's your thing. And they had a nice setup. The ball would always come back to you whether you missed or made it. So
that was cool.
Yeah, it was a pretty good setup.
Yeah, I did like that.
I haven't seen that net setup before.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, and then they were having a conversation, of course, about Trish and Ken's relationship and how Ken was concerned that people knows that she's married and they're not together and stuff. I figure in time, because I'm thinking as much time as they spend in the gym and working on themselves, they don't do a lot of going out. You know what I'm saying? So maybe a lot of people don't know, and the people that do know her know that she's still married. It's okay. Eventually, we're going to get to where we need to be. Ken, I love your patience, but you got to put a time limit on, hey, we've been in this deal 2 years. We know we want to be married. Let's either do this or not.
Make that move. Okay.
Yes.
Whenever you decide to make that move, it'll be your choice, and you guys got to figure it out, though.
That's it.
But don't lament about it too long, because then you'll just have unnecessary worries going on. But
right.
You'll get there. I see you two being together.
Right. And unnecessary people in your business telling you what you should and should not do. Yeah. Don't let them in your business. Continue to handle it the way you've been handling it. Okay. And then Courtney somebody mentioned force the issue. I'm not sure if it was Ken or Courtney. I don't think anyone needs to force the issue. Trish said she has made that decision already. She is adamant that she does not want to be married to her separated husband. So allow her some grace to have the conversation. I don't think you should try and force her, because if you try and force her, it could turn out badly.
They'll get there. I'm not worried about them. Yeah.
Okay. And there didn't need to be any Martell convo because he wasn't there, and I really don't care. Fuck Martell, like I said. Okay. And don't let him get under your skin, Ken, because Martell likes everybody to think that since him and Melody have been divorced and they're not on the same wavelength, he likes everybody to think he a player from the Himalayas and all that other nonsense. Don't nobody believe none of that. That's why he keep running back to Ariane, because don't nobody want him. They all know what he's about. And if they do spend time with him, they realize, okay, this man is not over his ex-wife, or he's trying to control his ex-wife, and I can't be a part of this situation.
What struck me funny is that Martell would act like he didn't know people that he grew up with. At least that's what they're saying. He grew up with me, you know.
Right.
And he goes to the same gym she goes to. So what is the front about? You don't have to.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ain't got a lot to kick it.
Martell is a different breed. Okay, we'll leave him alone.
Okay. I just want you to stay secure, Ken. Okay. That girl do not want Martell. Okay. And especially after the bull crap he's done with Melody. Alrighty. So don't even think about it. Don't even worry about it. You got it all over Martell, Ken. Okay. Okay, so let's get to Stormi's party bus. And Stormi, why are you asking Trish about what LaTricia said about her? Y'all are on a party bus. Why couldn't y'all just party? All that did is get you activated to go into Nell's party with an attitude to, at some point, say something slick to Tisha.
Yeah, she would have been better off just not going if she was going to go there. She'd pick that everything.
That was Tisha, baby.
That was Tisha?
Stormi. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Now
Stormi.
Stormi was the one that...
Stormi. I'm sorry. I would not let my wife go out wearing that kind of a dress, but that's me.
It wasn't a dress, and I wouldn't go out wearing that mess. She looked a hot-ass mess, and it's like...
You don't show your areolas, that's all.
That's what it looked like.
And that's what it looked like
Yeah.
when you go out. I mean, if you got it, flaunt it, but don't over flaunt it when you're trying to hide it.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then Stormi had the nerve to say she doesn't change. Stormi, you change with the wind. I have watched you in same seasons, in the very, not same seasons, but the very same season, go from one way to the next way. You change with the wind, okay? So you changed on Melody. You changed on LaTricia. First y'all were best of friends. Then you accused the husband of cheating. Then you go back to being friends. Then you mad because they came to the date late. So I watched all of this in one season. I watched you go from several different levels. And then you had the nerve to tell the girl to get active because she tried to tell you about something, which you calling her man a bitch. Don't do that. Because that shit ain't cute. And I don't give a flipping dip where you come from. You don't call no man a bitch. And your husband's a Mitch for not pulling you up and checking your ass on that shit. You don't call nobody's man no man. Period. I don't give a fuck if you think he in women business or not. First of all, that's his wife. He can be all up and through her business. Okay? Your husband's all up and through your business. Now, what if we called him a bitch because he act all soft when you be talking to him, talking about, well, what if we did that? You wouldn't like it, would you? You be crying on the internet, talking about they picking on me, now they picking on my husband. Don't do to someone else what you don't want them to do to you, Stormi. And yes, you do change with the wind. I said what I said.
I don't know. So
Okay, so we go to LaTricia and them's party bus, and LaTricia reads out Stormi's invitation you would love. Okay, you see how we talking about changing with the wind? You just got through cussing her out on stage at the reunion. You were telling her she ain't as rich as you when you get as much money as I have and bloopity bloppity blam. Then you turn around talking about, I would love, bitch, please. I would have said, what the fuck? We ain't going.
Yeah, that's probably should have what happened.
Okay, yeah.
You know, and money doesn't make your personality. I'm sorry. You can have a lot of money and have no class whatsoever.
That's it. And that's facts, Stormi.
Yeah.
That is facts on top of facts. Actual factual. Okay?
Wait, isn't that alleged or something? I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now, Courtney, I'm side-eyeing you. Because you said you like Chris and Martell. You're upset about Maurice asking Kimmi for too much sex when she was going through her cancer scare. Everybody's mad at him for that. So we get it. But for you to sit here and be mad at that and not mad at the fact that Martell Slimy Holt attempted to send Revenge P out to his ex-wife, which could have harmed her financially and their children, then something's wrong with you. And that's alleged, in my opinion, with some actual and factual. Because I don't understand how you like Martell. Just because Martell talks shit doesn't mean he's a likable guy. Martell is a fucking clown. Let me be real clear about that. He's a clown.
He just likes him because he's an athlete. That's it.
Martell is an attention seeker.
Well, that's right. You know.
And please don't try to live vicariously through him. Okay? Because I don't like it. Okay. And the party scene. We're going to get to the party scene because my girl Tisha was turned up. You got something to say about Tisha, baby?
Well, she picked on everybody.
She did.
I mean, she her cuts were so razor fine that they were almost slick, but not slick enough to get past the girls. The girls were picking them up left and right.
That's true.
And, you know, you didn't have to go there. You could have just enjoyed the party and had your drinks and kept it at that. And the other stuff could have been put on the back burner until you talked to that individual person. And she
Right.
didn't. It's not a social setting to bring those types of information up. Just
Yes.
keep it to yourself, then bring it out personally.
At another time.
Yeah.
And then, Kimmi, why in the fuck do you need to know if LaTricia was married? Okay, is that a prerequisite for being part of the group or being invited to Linnell's party? Why did you need to know that information?
The guys went there too, though. So
Afterwards.
no,
But
well, they didn't hear that other part.
Right, but they went through it afterwards, but we saw their conversation first. Why was that important? Why do you need to know?
Everybody wants everybody to be in the same groove. If you're married, I want to be with the married people. If you're not married, I want to be with the single people. It's a preference thing.
Oh, so that's why y'all treating Melody like shit, because she not married no more? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, that's what it seems like. But we don't know because they didn't really talk to her this episode at all.
Exactly. Exactly.
And Melody came in with the happy face, party face. Let's party, let's get down, let's enjoy ourselves. And nobody would follow that lead. Well, not enough of them would follow that lead.
Exactly. Melody came in with class and she just was like, I'm here for it now. That's it. I'm not here for no bullshit. And immediately LaTricia started by going over there to pull off her glasses. Y'all, please forgive us. Our phone fell because I kicked the table. Please forgive me. And, I'm not going to take it out the video because this is raw and uncut. I'm not going to take it out the video.
We'll leave it in.
We are going to leave it in. So now you see, that's our blooper. Okay, that's blooper 1.75. Okay? But Melody came in looking great. She looked around, she assessed the room, and then here come LaTricia. Take those glasses off your face. What? And then you gonna put your hands on me? No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because we're not children here. Okay, I'm gonna take my glasses off when I take my glasses off, but you're not gonna tell me when to take my glasses off.
So true.
And had LaTricia done that to me, although I like LaTricia, it would have been an entire misunderstanding. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Okay. And I already said LaTricia doing too much. I love Melody, period, her positivity. And then Stormi enters the room, and I said, what the fuck does Stormi have on? Because my husband thought it was a dress. All he saw was this area, you know what I'm saying? I said, well, it kind of looked like pants, but I couldn't tell. I still don't know what she had on. All I know is she was half naked, looking like she was from B.A.P.S or some damn where. Okay? I'm not sure what that hairdo was. Was she trying to emulate Mel with the blonde? Or she could have got a better hairstylist for that damn wig, because it looked like she did it herself, because I'm not sure who told her to wear that wig. And Courtney, I'm going to trip your ass for allowing her to come out the house looking like that.
Okay.
What you got to say, baby?
Well, just too much.
It was too much.
Too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Marsau, I think you were very cordial tonight. I did notice that you were keeping an eye on Tisha because she was turning up. She is like every time she shot back, she was turning up a little more. I feel like she feels like she hasn't been out and about in a while and had fun. She's been out and about with you, Marsau, Kimmi, and Maurice, but she just hasn't been out and about with everybody before. And I feel like she was letting her hair down, although she let it down too long. Too longly. She let her hair down too longly. I just felt that she needed a night out, but maybe her first night out should have been you and her turning up with a bunch of people, not Kimmi and Maurice. You know what I'm saying? But
it had to be somewhere, so may
yeah,
as well have been there.
May as well have been at Nell's party because at least she was safe. You know what I'm saying? Because had she been somewhere else, we don't know how other people would have took it. Okay, and then I can't read my own handwriting. Courtney did speak when he came in, but then he hid behind the girls and then he came back out. But I did like the bottle poppers, the girls with the bottles and the bubbles and stuff like that. I'm gonna need me a balloon thing. What is it called? The bubble blower?
I have no idea what.
I need one of those for the photo booth. Okay, so
too messy.
Michael keeps saying it's too messy.
Yeah.
I want one, y'all. Help me get one. Tell him to let me get one, please. Okay. Okay. And then LaTricia wants to know why Nell is so late, because it's her party. It's just that simple. It's her birthday party. She needs to make an entrance, so she has to make an entrance. It is her party. And Nell came in dancing, and she turns up, and I like the fact that all the kids got up and danced with Mommy. That was so cute. I really, really thoroughly enjoyed that. And I saw you, Chris, patting her on her little butt and everything. I saw you, Chris. Oh, child, that was cute. Okay? That's the shit y'all should have been doing in the bedroom, something like that. I would have been okay with that, okay? Okay, and now I just want to say this. Please don't lie to Stormi, because she did not look sexy.
Who said that?
Nell, the birthday girl, says Stormi looks sexy.
That's her friend, sort of, kind of, isn't it? Aren't they friends?
Stormi is full of crap. All of a sudden, she's friends with Nell. She don't even know Nell. Nell is Melody's friend, and I think she's just trying to be friends with Nell to get under Melody's skin. But Melody ain't studying her. You can be friends with my friends. I don't care. I can share. I ain't gonna get no attitude about it. I'm not 3. You know what I'm saying? Melody don't give a flipping dip. She don't care. You know? Okay, and the conversation with Melody, we got to talking about age, and Melody says she looks 20-ish, and Tisha said about 30, it can be about 30, whatever. LaTricia, that was nasty.
Yeah, it wasn't even necessary.
Yeah, it was not necessary.
We already know it's a birthday and you're getting older. So.
And the bottom line is, Nell looks really good. You know, now I'm hearing that she's 55. I don't know if that's true or not. But at 50-something years old, she giving you a run for your money, LaTricia. Let's be real clear about that. Because you look good, too. Don't get me wrong. You're a pretty chocolate girl. You're a beautiful chocolate girl. Let me change that. You are a beautiful chocolate girl. But Nell is giving you a run for your money, honey. So, talk about it when you get to be her age and you still look that good, okay? And Tisha, I just want to say Tisha was litty. And I'm okay with her being litty. It's the shade I'm not okay with. She didn't have to do all of that unnecessary. And Stormi's talking about having a fitness competition. I do think that's a great idea. However, I think I'm in the mindset that Stormi's only doing it to try to one-up Mel on something else because Melody has a lot of businesses going on and a lot of things in the coffers. So Stormi's trying to one-up her and do this because Mel does dinners and does this and does that. Now I think that Stormi's trying to one-up her. I really don't think she means to, because if you're going to do a competition, you need to make it an annual thing or what is it, biannual or quarterly or something of that nature. And if that's not your intent, then don't try to do it just to get more people to like you and not like Melody, because that's not going to happen.
No, they're not going to stop liking Melody. And she'll work on it. I mean, it's a work in progress, so keep it going. Appreciate the fact that you're working out, trying to get in shape for a bikini contest. If more power to you. You know, I'm not ready for a bikini contest.
You ready for my bikini contest, baby?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, just yours.
Okay, and then Melody asked LaTricia, was she always a trainer? She said no. And the reason she became a trainer is because she lost her parents early. My condolences, my sincerest condolences, Trish. I'm sorry that you lost your parents.
They were both under 55.
Right.
That's scary.
But I do like her mindset of you wanting to live longer, because that's the same thing I tell my grandbabies. I always tell them, and my children, I'm going to be here till I'm 135. That's why I take care of myself. If I break a nail, I'm going to the doctor. I'm going to see Dr. Bottles, and then I need to know why I broke my nail, okay? Because I need to be here and be healthy. And God forbid something happen to me. My husband, my son, and my grandson is fucking everybody up. So I have to take care of me so that my people don't go on a rampage. Y'all know that's a joke, right? But, yeah, take care of you. You got to take care of you.
Just one more thing with that. The new cancer is your chair, your couch, and your bed. So if you can get out of them and stay out of them for most of the day, you're doing a good thing.
Exactly. Yes. Get up and move, okay? All right. And the boys and the girls, everybody was questioning everybody. Oh, well, excuse me, not everybody was questioning everybody. But the girls were questioning Trish about their relationship. And her and Ken's relationship, and the boys was questioning Ken. The bottom line is it cannot happen until that man agrees to the divorce. But I did hear Maurice say something. Okay, so I would like him to expound on that, because he said you can get a divorce. Because I know that my brother back here was trying to get his divorce from his wife for years. And it's a lot of things that you don't know. Every state is different. So I don't know what the laws are in the state of Alabama, so forth and so on. So, but I understand that Maurice is an attorney. But if he knows something, he needs to share it to help them. You know what I'm saying? If he's not going to share it, then shut up about it.
He'll share it eventually.
Okay.
It's, kind of like palimony, or
yeah,
you stay with somebody long enough, they are together. And it probably works in reverse, but I don't know for sure. So
Right. But I like Ken and Trish. Let me just say that. Okay. And then Melody asked her, did you start the paperwork? And she says no. And she says, are you over it? And Trish said she was, and I believed her. I don't know where all the other stuff came from about her acting like she's scared, and I don't think she's scared. She doesn't sound like she's scared. That is her voice. That is the way she talks. That doesn't mean she's scared. She seemed clear and a matter of fact about the fact that she did not want to be with her ex-husband and she wanted to be Ken. So that's what I'm standing on, and that's what I'm running with.
Okay, works for me.
Okay. And then Tisha actually welcomed Trish to the group or whatever she was welcoming her to. I thought that was a nice touch. So I did like that. But then she turned around and called Nell feisty. And then all hell breaks loose. Because Nell wanted her to explain herself. And I just thought LaTricia was being really bratty. I really did. I thought she was being bratty. She was letting people that she can give it. And see, a lot of people seem to forget that when Love and Marriage Huntsville first started, LaTricia was being bratty toward Melody. She has always had that energy. This is not new for LaTricia. This is just LaTricia had started listening to her husband about not coming out of her bag all the time, and she calmed down a little bit. But I feel like everybody keeps coming for LaTricia, and she's tired of it. But LaTricia has been like this since the comeback group, when they were sitting at the table and she didn't want to hear anything Melody had to say. She just wanted to do the comeback group, and nobody knew which way was up at that time. LaTricia has always been the same. And for all of y'all that don't believe, go back and watch season 1, episode 1. LaTricia has not changed.
Yeah, well, you still got to know when to hold them.
That's so true. That is so true. Okay, and then Stormi's like when she LaTricia's being bratty with Nell. Stormi decides to inject herself in it. It wasn't none of your business. And you're asking Nell in front of LaTricia what's going on. If LaTricia wanted you to know what was going on, she would have told you what's going on, or she would have said what was going on right there. But she said to Nell, we'll talk. And then you had to make it about you. Well, what did you mean when you said go pop some pills? You heard what she said? Okay, you heard what she said. That's all I'm going to say. Stop acting like you didn't hear what LaTricia said, Stormi. You heard what she said. Okay. And LaTricia asked you what's up with the weird invite, because it was weird. Y'all was just fighting, all of a sudden you inviting her to a party. So why did you invite her to the party if you had all that negative energy? Like I said, you change with the wind. 1 minute you this way, the next minute you that way. I'm confused about your whole demeanor and attitude. And this peacemaker you trying to be, that shit ain't working. Because we know you like to get active. Okay? And finally, no Martell and no Destiny. Oh my God, I was so happy. I was just clapping. They weren't there because you know what? I'm so tired of them too. I'm so tired. And Melody. I gotta say Melody and Nell because y'all keep thinking I'm saying Mel or Nell. Melody didn't have a very big scene, but the scene that she had a great impact on me because of her positivity. And that's all I'm here for.
She was very positive. I just didn't like the dress in the break time that they showed.
What?
Well, in between, this is a commercial break. She had this dress that looked like wings, and
the purple dress. Oh yeah, they was talking about that online.
Yeah.
I like the dress because it's purple, and I did like it. Michael didn't like it. They didn't like the blonde hair either. I like the blonde hair.
I don't mind the blonde hair.
I did like the blonde hair, and I think that Melody can wear almost anything. I actually like the dress, okay? But my husband didn't like it.
Yeah, It was wings. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You got wings coming out of your
That's
chest.
because Melody is soaring above everyone else.
Absolutely.
She flies above everyone else. That's why she wore that dress to let them know.
I'll roll with that.
Okay. So, low riders, that's all Michael and I have for you tonight. I just want to know what you guys think of the video. Yes, please get down in the comments. You know me. I'm not by my keyboard today, but get down in the comments and let me know what you think. And
everything's alleged.
Everything in our video is alleged. In my opinion.
With some actual factuals in there.
All right.
I'm working on it.
Okay, low riders. We is out.
Peace.
Peace.